All right, let's just dive right into this. Welcome to today's Explainer. Did you know that over 60% of leads for local businesses are lost, literally just because no one answered the phone? It's crazy. Today, we're going to unpack a completely structured blueprint for building an AI-first marketing agency using GoHighLevel, specifically looking at the 2026 landscape. If you've been trying to figure out how the agency model has completely shifted from manual, grueling labor to automated software solutions, well, you're in the exact right place. We're going to break down how you actually set this up, how the tech does the heavy lifting for you, and exactly how to scale it. So let's get into it. Think about the old school, traditional agency model for a second. It's exhausting, right? You're pitching manual SEO reports or just endless social media posts. But the agencies that are actually winning in 2026, they aren't selling labor anymore. Instead, they're selling an AI system that actually makes the phone ring, automatically picks up those calls, follows up with leads with zero human intervention, and actually books appointments straight onto a calendar at 2 a.m. while the business owner is literally fast asleep. Because the honest truth is, the biggest problem for most local business owners isn't necessarily getting marketing leads, it's following up with them. Most leads just die on the vine because no one replies fast enough. The 2026 AI agency totally solves this, and the best part? It doesn't add a single person to their payroll. So here's our quick roadmap for today's blueprint. First, we're covering the AI-first agency model. Second, voice and conversation AI. Third, snapshots and billing tiers. Fourth, we'll hit the 4-week launch plan, and we'll wrap it all up with driving retention through results. Okay, jumping right into section 1, the AI-first agency model, and specifically how you white label SaaS, software as a service. To actually operate as a true software provider in 2026, you need to be in SaaS mode. Basically, you're white labeling GoHighLevel so your clients only ever see your specific brand. Step 1 is super simple. Set up a custom domain, something like platform.youragency.com. Step 2, you slap your brand logo and your name on the dashboard and all the outgoing emails. Step 3, you set up automated sub-accounts. This is huge because when a client signs up, boom, their account is created automatically. Zero manual work from you. And finally, step 4, integrate Stripe so those clients pay you directly. To them, this isn't GoHighLevel. This is your proprietary software. Moving right along to section 2, voice and conversation AI. Listen, these are your heavy lifters. This right here is the core unique differentiator you're bringing to these local businesses. Let's look at voice AI first. Imagine a super busy dental office, right? They miss calls. It just happens. But voice AI is basically this perfect, never-sleeping employee that catches every single call 24/7. You configure it with the business's FAQs and their specific booking logic. It literally talks to the caller, qualifies them, and books the appointment right into the calendar while the dentist is completely off the clock. No more waking up to after-hours voicemails. And hey, if the caller has some wild question outside the AI scope, it just sends a transcript straight to the business owner. It's an absolute game changer. Then, on the text side, we have conversation AI. In the local business world, if you wait just 5 minutes to reply to a new lead, your conversion rate plummets by like 80%. Speed to lead is absolutely everything. So when a lead texts in from an ad or uses web chat or Facebook Messenger, this conversation AI jumps in within 60 seconds. You train it on the business's pricing, their specific services, their availability. It can handle basic objections, and it actively nudges that conversation toward a booking. It never leaves anyone hanging. And just like the voice AI, if a lead is finally ready to book or asks something super complex, it seamlessly hands the chat over to a human, along with all the context. All right, section 3, snapshots and billing tiers. This is where we break down exactly how you package up all this amazing AI tech into an actual product you can sell and scale. If you want to scale, you have to use snapshots. Instead of building everything from scratch every single time, you pre-build your pipelines, AI prompts, and templates for a specific niche just once. So for example, you build an HVAC snapshot that is laser-focused on capturing those lucrative emergency after-hours calls. For dental clinics, you build workflows that automatically blast out text recall reminders to squash their no-show rates. For law firms, you preload AI prompts that slash their intake response times and handle consultation bookings automatically. When you do this, your client onboarding drops from days of tedious manual setup to basically a 20-minute process. And your pitch, it becomes totally irresistible because you're solving their exact niche-specific pain points. Now let's break down the math here because it's honestly wild. Your flat base cost for the GoHighLevel Unlimited plan is $297 a month, and that covers unlimited client sub-accounts. From there, you charge your clients on a tiered model. A starter tier, giving them basic AI automations and CRM, could be $297 a month. A standard tier, where you add in that voice AI, is maybe $397, and your pro tier, giving them the full AI employee experience, the snapshots and advanced reporting, sits at $497 a month. You see what's happening here? Since your platform cost is capped at $297, the second you sign client number 2, you are running at an 80 to 90% profit margin on the software. If you just get 10 clients at that pro tier, you're grossing nearly $5,000 a month with just incredible margins. Which perfectly tees up Section 4, the 4-week launch plan. How do we actually take this from an idea to landing those first 10 clients? You need a really disciplined timeline for this. Week 1 is all about your platform and SaaS mode setup. You lock in your white label branding, you build out that first powerful niche snapshot, and you finalize your pricing tiers. Then, week 2. This is where you find a pilot client, ideally someone in your network who already trusts you. You onboard them, load up your snapshot, tweak the AI, and run tests. That sets up week 3 perfectly, which is all about getting your first AI result. This is going to be your undeniable case study. Finally, in week 4, you take that concrete proof and start your client acquisition pitching. You're hitting up LinkedIn or local networking groups, but now you're not just selling a promise, you're selling a proven result. Listen, this is absolutely crucial. That first AI result is your retention anchor, and it usually drops within the first 5 to 10 days. It's going to be that missed call the AI texted back and turned into a booked appointment, or that 2 a.m. lead it captured while the business owner was dreaming. The second that 2 a.m. booking hits, take a screenshot, send it to your client immediately. That visual proof just instantly validates everything they paid for. And guess what? That exact same screenshot is now your absolute best sales tool for closing clients 2 through 10. And finally, Section 5, driving retention through results. Getting clients is awesome, for sure, but keeping them paying you every single month, that's the actual business. You have to strategize for retention. Month 1, like we just said, your only goal is delivering that screenshot of a visible AI result within the first 10 days. In month 2, you step it up and provide a formal monthly performance report. You show them the hard data: how many calls the AI answered, how many leads were captured, how many appointments were actually booked. Proactive reporting is literally what separates the amateurs from the pros. Then, by month 3, you review the data and proactively pitch a system upgrade, or maybe a seasonal campaign. Like, if you have an HVAC client, you should be building their big summer AC campaign in April. Dental clients, they need end-of-year use-it-or-lose-it benefits campaigns launched in October. You have to act like a strategic partner and always stay one step ahead. This really brings us to a core business philosophy here. Revenue per client honestly matters way less than how long they actually stay with you. An agency that maintains an 80% annual retention rate is worth 3 times more than one churning through clients. It's so tempting to get greedy with massive setup fees, but longevity is how you build a scalable, highly valuable agency. If your client doesn't see early, visible AI results, they're going to churn. That's why building those tailored, niche-specific snapshots and getting the AI running fast in those first 2 weeks is absolutely make or break for your long-term success. So we've unpacked the whole AI-first model. We looked at the crazy power of voice and conversation AI, how to structure those snapshots, your step-by-step 4-week launch plan, and the exact blueprint for keeping clients retained. The roadmap is right here. The software is literally doing the heavy lifting, and those margins are just undeniable. So while your competitors are still out there manually typing out emails, which niche are you going to conquer with AI first? Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you in the next one.